Defense and Space News TV report. India clears way for $2.2 billion frigates deal with Russia. 2 weeks after India significantly upgraded its defense ties with the United States through the Comcasa, Communications Compatibility and Security Agreement, the Modi government has cleared the way for one of the biggest purchases from Russia, $2.2 billion frigates deal. The agreement, which will allow India to procure from Russia 4 new warships for the Navy, will be signed during a summit between President Vladimir Putin and Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the capital in October. Efforts are on to add the finishing touches to the contours of the deal. The long-pending deal, to procure Project 11,356 or Advanced Tower-class frigates, will involve building 2 of the ships at the Goa shipyard, while the rest will be bought directly from Russia's Yalta shipyard. Sources have told ET that the clearance procedure before the signing is in the final stage, and that India could make payments through the rupee-ruble route. As reported by ET, financial sanctions by the US have complicated purchase of weapons from Moscow as Indian banks are unable to transfer money to defense companies in Russia. An alternative arrangement, to pay in Indian rupee instead of the standard US dollar, is being worked out to partly deal with the matter. The deal is being processed as a 2+2 scheme where technology will be transferred to Goa shipyard to construct 2 of the frigates from scratch. The other 2 will be delivered faster, possibly within 2 years, as the hulls of the ships have already been fabricated for a Russian Navy order that got stalled following the Ukrainian crisis. The ship has been designed to work with Ukraine-made gas turbines. While there were initial discussions to involve the Indian private sector to build 2 of the ships domestically, the government took a decision to nominate the state-owned Goa shipyard as it had spare capacity at hand. The Indian-made warships are expected to cost 30 to 50% more than the direct Russian import due to the cost of building infrastructure and transfer of technology. India and Russia had signed an intergovernmental agreement to proceed with the deal in October 2016, but price negotiations and technical consultations, which also involved the Indian shipyard, delayed the final clearance, which could be one of the big takeaways from the Modi-Putin summit that is scheduled to take place in Delhi on October 5. India already operates 6 of the Tower-class frigates, but these 4 to be ordered will be more advanced versions. The warships are to be fitted with the BrahMos missile system and will have significant changes from the older ships as the Navy will have several Indian-made equipment on board, including sensors and communications. They will add to India's muscle in the Indian Ocean region. Among the immediate priorities for the Navy are minesweepers and multi-role helicopters that can be deployed on warships. Next updates. Centre approves Rs 9,100 crore made in India defence equipment. The approvals were accorded for 2 regiments of Akash missile systems under Buy Indian category from Bharat Dynamics Limited. Also approved was the progressing of design and development of individual underwater breathing apparatus, for T-90 tanks. The Defence Acquisition Council, DAC, chaired by Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, on Tuesday approved the procurement of Rs 9,100 crore worth of equipment for the Defence Forces, with the goal of indigenization and self-reliance. The approvals were accorded for 2 regiments of Akash missile systems under the Buy Indian category from Bharat Dynamics Limited. Also approved was the progressing of design and development of individual underwater breathing apparatus, for T-90 tanks. The missile to be procured is an upgraded version of the previously inducted Akash missiles and will include Seeker technology, possess 360-degree coverage and will be of compact configuration. The upgraded Akash weapon system is operationally critical equipment which will provide protection to vital assets. It is used by crew of tanks as a safety gear and is required by them for emergency escape when negotiating water obstacles while deep fording. The DAC also accorded approval for the design and development of test equipment for guided weapons system of the T-90 tank. The equipment is being developed by the Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO) and will give an indigenous solution to the test equipment used for checking the guided weapon system of Tank T-90. The equipment earlier procured from foreign original equipment manufacturers has been developed indigenously and is in pursuit of the government's Make in India initiative. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe and stay with us.